Aquarius, hello, 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 hello. Welcome to your reading. So, this is your 1 till 13 September reading, general reading for the sign of Aquarius. Now, if you do follow my channel, you will know that there's already a 1 till 13 September reading out for you. This one just kind of slots in with it because there's a couple of things that I was speaking about, and I really, I've sort of had some of these kind of questions. So I really wanted to do a general reading to try and help you with what the other person might be thinking. This could be in a romantic sense, this could maybe even a family member and a friend, but what is this other person thinking? Maybe you're not having contact, could be recent, it could be quite long ago. And it also does follow in with the reading that I did for you this weekend past that I uploaded, which was, Do This to Love Me. And that was quite an interesting reading for Aquarius, actually. So let's see what we got. Let's see what we got, Aquarius. We're going to see where your current energy is, how it got to where it is, and going forward, what's happening over there, and what that person is thinking. Oh, 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 oh. You're gonna wanna see what this reading's got to say for you. You're gonna wanna see. Alright? So for all of you that are always coming back, thank you so much. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Adrian. I'm an intuitive healer. I practice holistic wellness. And if you want to, more than welcome, subscribe to the channel. I've got a reading coming up for you every week. And if you're interested in spiritual regression hypnosis, click the link below. Go check it out in the comments. Okay. Now, what they are thinking. Five of Cups. I'm even going to pause. I'm going to pause right there. I'm going to have to give you this reading in portions. I don't know what's been going on. There's been some heavy vibes going, and I didn't want to keep your weekend reading too long because everybody's was quite short, but what are they thinking? Now, this is obviously a general reading, but you would be dealing here with, it could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's most likely a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. If it is a water sign, it's most likely a Scorpio. If it is an earth sign, it's most likely a Capricorn. Could also be a Virgo. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm laughing at this. It's like they are waiting for you to come and to admit that you were wrong. Now, I'm not taking your side, Aquarius. Please don't get me wrong. I'm not taking your side in the slightest. But energies could be reversed. But I feel that you like, the what? The what? Because I feel they are exactly where they are at the moment. And you did everything you possibly could to prevent them from being where they are at the moment. You did everything. You tried your best. You really tried your best. I'm just going to show you the rest of the cards first. Past situation, 3 of Wands, 10 of Cups, the Hierophant. So things were, in their mind, things were good. Things were good. It was smooth sailing. Good. As I said, this reading could be for any sort of situation, but there was a very close affinity there. All right. You were, if they were a ship, you were the harbor they were looking for. All right. That you were the harbor of their dreams. Yeah. Then they started getting a little cheeky. So the current situation, we've got the Temperance card, we've got the Queen of Swords, and we've got the Tower. Going forward, Ace of Cups, King of Cups, Two of Cups. Now, I'm going to clarify for you, but before I do that, this might not be how you're seeing the situation, but this is how they're seeing the situation. Obviously, it's a general reading. If you want to focus on your personal reading, then you can book a personal reading with me. My contact details are down below. But, so they kind of thought they had you They thought they got you. They got you on the hook. They felt that you got you on the hook and that you were reeled in. This was a done deal in their mind. All right. Yeah. And they want to come back. They really, really do. Um, the thing is that's causing a clash over here is that they want to come back, but they want to come back and they want to be sort of like bold and powerful and show you how strong they are and, you know, how much maybe emotions they have now because they were so cold before. And they want to show you how, you know, they basically want to come to you with a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful story, which may not necessarily not be true, but you're probably not that interested. To you, you're like, what are you doing here? Like, what are you doing here? Now, later on in the reading towards the end, so you want to stay till the end because what I'm going to do is you obviously have a question in your mind, in your heart that brought you to the reading. I'm going to draw you an angel answers card for that. So if you want to think of something, you can do that so long. And I'm also going to, for all the different zodiac signs from Aries all the way to Pisces, I'm also going to draw you one card just for the energy that it is that you might be dealing with to get some clarification on that as well. I want to clarify, I'm going to see why, but they feel they can actually just march in and everything's going to be hunky-dory. It's going to be absolutely fine. You're going to be so happy to see them. You're going to realize like, oh my goodness, my world was falling apart without you. Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. You will realize going forward, this is sort of what's going on in their mind. You'll realize going forward how you've really missed them, how your world was incomplete with them, and bum 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 bum. There you go. You know. Marriage vibes, reconciliation vibes, forgiveness vibes. Let's clarify. Is this where you're at? You know, I mean, if you are, then that's perfect because you want to know what they are thinking. And that is what they are thinking. They think this is a passing situation. And they're sort of in the phase now where it feels really, really bad. But to them, it feels like this is the worst kind of beginning to get over. Don't be surprised if they just show up at your door. Some of you are going to smile about this. This is the Five of Cups, which is the overall energy of the situation. We've got the Moon, we've got the Ten of Materials, and you've got the Four of Emotions. Don't be surprised if this happens. They may rock up and they may say, Aquarius, I forgive you. I forgive you. I'm willing to give you a second chance. Somehow they feel that you realize that you made a mistake, you know, in letting them go. They may have let themselves go. And I even feel like, you know, even though they're saying those words and it might sound so beautiful and it comes with everything, this is an apology that comes with caviar. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. You know, it's like a London Symphony Orchestra at the best. This is a beautiful apology. And it might really get you thinking. You want to know this. It might really get you thinking. It might actually make you feel that maybe I was at fault. Maybe I'm not as innocent as I felt all along. You know, maybe I did do them wrong. You know, maybe it's me. You know, and I feel that some of you may maybe like say ask your friends or you know your close people, and they'll be like, huh? Like, what are you talking about? You know. It's a bit of a confusing stage this though for you, Cancer. Aquarius. You could be dealing with a Cancer though because there is that water element that we mentioned earlier on. So this is most likely it's either Earth sign or it might be a water sign. There is strong indication of Cancer though there with the Moon as well. Okay, let's see. Let's see. So, Three of Swords in the recent past. Three of Swords in the recent past. Ace of Voices, Nine of Emotions, Two of Emotions. I really feel that you might be dealing with a water sign. Now there's a Pisces as well. So this is either a Scorpio. This is either a Scorpio, this is either a Cancer, or this is a Pisces that you are most likely dealing with. And they They're blaming you for things falling apart. They're like, I'm innocent in this situation, but I'm willing to be, you know, to play sort of like the role of forgiveness. They're willing to forgive you for something that actually isn't, you know, obviously we all have a contribution to any situation coming about, but I don't really feel that this is your fault, okay? Clarifying the Ten of Cups there in the recent past. Ooh, 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 ooh. Muse of Inspiration, Ace of Emotions, and the Tower. Yeah. The way you are done with them. The way you are done with them. Because the thing is, you gave it everything. You gave it everything. You gave it several, probably second chances over here. Because you didn't really want to let the situation go either. You didn't actually want to let it go. But with the Hierophant there in the recent past, yep, Ten of Emotions, the Death card, and the Nine of Inspiration. You didn't really have too much of... It didn't really feel like you had too much of a choice, you know. It was either choosing yourself or you were going to crumble. They just think that you needed some time. So they've seen the changes in your life. Even if you've got no contact with them, believe me, they've seen the changes in your life. They see you stepping forward boldly, and they believe that the reason that your life is improving is because they gave you the space that you needed to grow. That is what they believe in, all right? The Temperance card there in your current situation, Hermit, Queen of Materials, and the Seven of Materials, and they feel that it's now, you know, it's now the time for them to come back. It's the divine, perfect time for them to come back. You know, they will come to you and they say to you, listen, I spoke to Source, I spoke to a, you know, whatever, I spoke to a psychic or whatever. It's time for me to come back now. You know, it's time for me to come back now. If they went to go see a psychic until now already, that is not a very good psychic. It's not a very good psychic. They may not have told the person the truth, but the person should have been able to pick up on it. Right. Queen of Swords is clarified by Eight of Inspiration, Strength card, and the Ace of Materials. Their mind's pretty made up, eh? They feel that they've given you sufficient space, that you've done the healing that you needed to do, and now it's time to move forward again. Now it's time for the two of you to rekindle. To them, this is the natural next step. With the Tower there. Yep, new beginning. Page of Materials. Muse of Voices. Muse of Materials. This is all about endings. Lots and lots of endings there with the Tower. So you are both very clear about the fact that this is an ending. You are just not both clear on the kind of ending that it is. All right? So you're both clear on the fact that it's an ending. You are just not on the same sort of page about the kind of ending that it is. Interesting. Right. Let's see now that this person is back. Oh my goodness. This could very well be a Cancer, because here we've got the Chariot card now with the Eight of Emotions as well as the Three of Inspirations. We've had a difficult situation and it's time for us to make up now. You know, it's time for us to get back together now. It's time for us to have to talk. It's time for us to speak about what happened. It's time for us to get through our differences. It's time for us to place our eggs in the same sort of basket. It's almost like this is, they may not even realize that this is sort of what they mean. But what they kind of meaning here, Aquarius, is like... You sort of had your time to feel this way now. It's time for us to move on. It's time for us to move forward. It's time for us to rekindle. It's time for us to sort of face this dark night of the soul in our connection together, so that we can move forward prosperously and boldly and, you know, conquer that which is in the way of our inevitable future happiness. This person seems a little derailed. Like it's like they don't really think that they've done anything wrong. In fact, they may feel that they have done the honorable thing of actually giving you space, sort of giving you time to grieve, and but this is almost like when a parent sometimes says to a child, listen, uh, that has been lovely, and they could be saying it from love, but it's time to get yourself together now. What do we have here for the King of Cups? For the King of Cups, we've got the Ace of Inspiration, the Knight of Materials, and the Six of Voices. There's a wild ride coming with this person. That I can tell you now already, Aquarius. They're coming in with a beautiful story, not necessarily the full truth, problem number one, but it's a beautiful story nonetheless. It's like a cake that's beautiful on the outside, all glittery and like little flower, and it turns around and the light hits it at just the right point. You look at it, you go like, oh, yum yum yum. But when you cut it, it's like ugh, very dull. You know. Your problem is that when this person comes to you, they don't come to you with honesty. Now, the way that they come to you is they can get a Grammy Prize for this performance. It's so beautiful. And the thing is, oh, Aquarius, you're giving, I feel that maybe not for all of you, but for many of you, you're willing to give them that benefit of the doubt. You're actually willing to give them that second chance. You, even against your own better judgment, you like, maybe it can work. Two of Cups clarified there with the Knight of Voices, the Nine of Voices, and the Two of Voices. Swords. You want to see the good in the situation. You want to. Okay? It seems like you're open to the idea that, that maybe it can change. Okay? That's what I feel that some of you are thinking, that, maybe they did change. Do me a favor, my beautiful Aquarius. Ask me that question inside your mind, inside your heart, that you'd like to have an answer to, and you see what we got for you from the angel answer cards. Can I have a card for my beautiful Aquarius, please? Those are two cards, but that is fine. It says meditation brings answers. Okay. And it also says recovery. Okay. Now, let's see for the energy that you might be dealing with, Aquarius. So I'm going to draw one card for each zodiac energy, from Aries all the way down through to Pisces. I'm going to draw your card and see what we have. And we're just going to finish off with that for you. There we go. Some big changes coming in your life. Right, we're going to take 1, 2, 3, Aries, Taurus, Gemini. If you need any graphic design work done or social media management, you can check in the link down below in my subscription. It's, or description, I say subscription, description. It says AC Digital Marketing Solutions. My best friend's actually an Aquarius, and she does my graphic design and my beautiful social media management, as well as my newsletter, which you can sign up for. There's like one newsletter per month, really. All right, sometimes every 6 weeks. Not like a lot, like getting like spam. None of that. Nobody got time for that. Let's see how many cards do we have here. I think it's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1, 2 more. If you're interested in spiritual regression hypnosis, you can check out the link. Remember, you can get a personal reading from me, and you could also, that's too many cards, you could also, if you want to, Aquarius, subscribe to the channel. There's a reading coming up for you every week. Okay. One more, and one more card for Pisces, and then we see what we got for you. Right. Okay. Ready, Aquarius? There we go. So, if you are dealing with an Aries, there might be some factors that you're not aware of, so you might be want to steer clear here. There's something here that you don't know, all right? And when you come out, it could actually be quite devastating. Taurus, good connection. Gemini, not really a no, but it'll take some work. Cancer, not really a no either, but you know, it might take a bit of not really sacrifice, more like compromise from both ends. All right. Leo, good work. Virgo, beautiful. Libra, if you do, then maybe now is not the best time. Scorpio, could actually work. All right. Sagittarius, you may need to speak a bit more about like sort of teamwork and being open to the other person's idea. Capricorn, excellent. Fellow Aquarius, you might butt some heads there. And Pisces could actually work surprisingly well. All right. Thank you so much, Aquarius. I will see you next time.